So part 9, May 25th birthday. So you want to know who passed away and who was born on your birthday. So famous birthdays would be Anne Hesh. And if you haven't heard about her, definitely Google Anne Hesh, how she passed away. As well as Pio Pietrelli. I can't even. It's Father Petro. Lorraine Warren, if you don't know who she is, she's in charge of a lot of Insidious movies, Amityville Horror. She did a lot of psychic investigations and clearing of houses as well as exorcisms with the help of the church. Her and her husband would go around places that were haunted and help people get unhaunted. There was even a case of Ernie where he committed a crime and they said that he was possessed. That's why he did it. They actually went to court with that, but they weren't able to use that in court. But it was part of the defense they were trying to use. So there are things that people do unconsciously, subconsciously, that is possession that ends up to be a crime. So just look into Lorraine Warren and Ed Warren and Insidious franchise, as well as Amityville. So P.O., the guy right here, the priest, he actually had experienced stigmata. Like astigmatism reminds me of stigmata. Astigmatism when you see one eye closer than the other. I have a slight astigmatism, which is why I wear glasses. And I see possessions. So I feel like stigmata, when you experience the things that Jesus went through, is part of, Jesus would always exorcise people from possessions. So seeing someone possessed is part of a genetic code that you have with your eyes, astigmatism. And Hash was definitely seeing some stuff. She was on some stuff too. But her family history is a lot of human driving, if you know what I mean. So her passing away the way she did on August 12th, the day she passed away. Of course, she did donate her organs, so it's different day she passed away. But if you saw her come out that gurney, she was trying to be like, I'm still alive, but whatever. They took her out. Her family was involved in a lot of things that were human driving. And so people like that usually get haunted, especially if you have blonde hair and blue eyes. You usually are haunted more than others, like Aaron Carter, like MGK, like Mac Miller, like Eminem, like Little Peep, all blonde hair, blue eyes energy. So just realize that the genetic code, like I always mention, red hair or the eye color, are the black people in Malaysia who have blonde hair, blue eyes. The oldest person in Spain is a black guy, African with blue eyes. So memories come with genetics. When you find the oldest genetics of blue eyes is connected to a black person, that means you could astral travel on a blonde hair person like John Benet Ramsey and see inside her brain, which will go into the consciousness of the Black Madonna, which is the goddess Isis energy, which is Mayday for emergency. Part 10 next.